Hello and welcome to another video from sickmaths.co.uk, the website where you will find the whole of GCSE Maths explained on video for free. So do check it out. This video is about graphs for long equations. So here's a long equation and we're going to draw the graph for it. It's just the same as if you've ever drawn a graph from an equation. It's the same thing really, nothing really that special. Some people can just do it all in their head, but we're going to break it down into easy pieces. Okay, so as always you start off with lots of x values. Okay, and then you're going to convert those x values to their corresponding y values with this equation. So for example, let's start an easy one actually. If x is 0, y is going to be 0 squared minus 4 times 0 plus 3. So I'm going to break that into pieces. 0 squared is 0, x squared is going to be 0, minus 4x is going to be 0 as well, because minus 4 times 0, because x is 0, so minus 4 times 0 is 0, and that plus 3 is always going to be a 3 there, isn't it? And I add them all together, 0 plus 0 plus 3, and that gives me 3. That's it. So when x is 0, y is equal to 3 according to this equation. So when x is 0, that's 0 across, y is equal to 3. As simple as that. What else is there to do? If x equals 1, I'm avoiding that one, we'll do that afterwards, yeah? When x equals 1, then x squared is going to be still 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. Minus 4 times 1 is minus 4, put that there, and that 3 is still a 3. Okay, and then I'll add them all together, so 1 minus 4 is minus 3, plus 3 is 0. So when x is 1, y is 0. So when x is 1, y is 0, so 0 high. So you've got two coordinates so far. Let's do that minus 1 in there. If x is minus 1, then x squared is 1, because minus 1 times minus 1 is 1, positive 1. Minus 4 times minus 1 is plus 4, and that 3 is there as always. So 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. Okay, notice I'm adding them together. I'm not doing that takeaway that, because you should know a little bit about algebra. Once you work this out, that's the answer to that. I need to add it to that. Yeah. If I worked out 4x, just 4x, not minus 4x, then I'd do x squared, and then I'd take away the answer to the 4x. But what I've worked out is not 4x, but minus 4x. So I have to just add this to this is the same as doing x squared minus 4x. Okay. So hopefully that's not too confusing. Anyway, once I've done it for all of these values and I've got all of these results from this equation, like I've just been doing. Okay, I'll get lots of coordinates. So minus 1, 8 is one coordinate. So minus 1 across, up 8 is there. That's one coordinate. 0 across and 3 up is another coordinate. Keep going across. Let's say if I do 4 across, x equals 4, then I'm going 3 up. So 4 across and 3 up. And the other important thing to note is that these crazy equations usually are curvy equations, so you're expected not to draw straight lines between them. Don't use a ruler. You have to do it freehand. Make a curvy graph like that. Okay, that's very important. Okay, because sometimes they don't put the bottom value, and then they say, what do you think is going to be the bottom value? So for example, they make you do that coordinate, and they don't make you do that coordinate, and then you have to somehow estimate where the lowest point is. And the only way you can do that is if you draw a curvy line. If you draw a straight line from there to there, you would miss the bottom point. And that's it really.